Hi, and welcome back to
Inspired to Game. I'm Sean.
And I am Lola. Today we are talking about Everstone Discovering Ignis. Now, this is a game for 1 to 4 players by McDavitt Publishing, who we want to thank for sending us this copy to review. Now, before we get to that review, we'll give you a very quick overview of how it plays. Everstone is a game for 1 to 4 players where you will be gathering artifacts and repairing them to either sell or keep for ongoing actions and abilities. In your turn, you will move your pawn to an available action space in your caravan and perform any actions you like from the top to the bottom of that column. At the beginning of the game, this will consist of one main action followed by a workshop action if that location isn't already covered by a relic waiting to be repaired. The 4 main actions include barter. This allows you to move your caravan to Ignis and purchase a relic from the market. Explore, which allows you to move your caravan on the map and receive its corresponding benefits. After you do this, that tile will move and a new tile will replace it. Harvest, which allows you to roll the harvest dice, potentially earning a fully repaired artifact from the top of the deck, or you can use the dice to move up one of the influence tracks, also receiving a certain amount of that track's gems based on the number of your die roll. Or repair, which allows you to repair as many artifacts in your workshop as you have the gems to afford. Repaired artifacts can be sold for profit or placed underneath the corresponding column in which they sat. Reserve extensions or minor relics can also be earned throughout the game and placed below one of the columns in your workshop. Each column can have a maximum of 6 upgrades below it. As well, there are caravan upgrades that can be earned, and these are placed above the caravan to a maximum of 1 per space. Influence tokens are used to place out on the board or on achievements earned to gain reputation. The first player that reaches 10 reputation will trigger the end of the game. The final round will be played out, and whoever has earned the most reputation will be the winner. Everstone is a gorgeous game. I absolutely love the art, and the components are top notch. I especially love the holofoil cards that they have, which are some of the starter relics. So if you look at them, they're really fun, they're cute, and those holofoil cards just really shine. Literally. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Now, mechanisms that you see here include some action selection, resource management, hand management, open drafting. As well, there's some engine building that happens as you are deciding on keeping cards to add to your action selections.
The big difference being, of course, that you're not building an overall engine, you're building an engine per those action columns.
And it's one of my favorite aspects of this game. I really, really love that. So it's pretty much those 4 actions. You move your pawn around, you can barter, you can do the harvest, repair, or the explore action. Now, as you repair things and add them underneath your workshops, they build in what you can do. And this is completely customizable. So you're choosing from an open draft of cards, or sometimes you get to take from the top as well. You're deciding which ones to keep, which ones to sell. It makes it so that these actions are customized to what you want to make them. And you can make some of these actions so powerful, and you can even tweak them. There are options to have abilities to move cards around so that they can be in different action slots as well. But just that degree of customizability and making it truly your own, which can change every game based on the strategies that you are going for, it makes it so very dynamic.
Pretty much anything you can do in any of those action columns can be done in another one by adding a relic into it. You could go into the barter and end up doing a repair at the bottom because you had that relic.
Yeah, there's lots of options. You can focus on adding relics to the bottom that give you lots of resources. So you're constantly getting tons of resources whenever you do that action. But there are ones too that you can use influence tokens to put down to do other actions. There is so much going on in this game. I absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
There are a ton of different objectives to go here, which really help focus your strategy. So there are some global achievements that you can work for. They're the same each game, as well as there are personal goals, which are different, and you can get additional personal goals to work towards, and they really help to focus your game and make it very different each time you play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, player interaction here is minimal. You're really focused on building your own engine, making your own repairs, and getting towards the achievements that you're trying to go. So there is some interaction as far as like when you go to different areas out on the board. If you have an influence token there, or anybody that has influence tokens there will receive a benefit by going there, which is really fantastic. As well as going up the influence tracks, you get to jump over each other, and when you use one of the locations out on the board, you also will change that benefit tile. So those are constantly rotating, and that's actually one of the unique things that I really enjoy in this game, because you can't just hog one area. When they rotate too, they first go off the map for a couple of turns, so they don't come immediately back, which really adds a lot to the strategy.
Player interaction in the Explorer action is minimized because you're not blocked from going anywhere. If somebody is already in that location that you want to explore, you can go there, kick them out back to Ignis, and they actually get a little bit of a payment because, well, you took their place.
Yeah, and that's really nice. I always love being able to go to a place not having something blocked off because other people aren't there. So it makes it more friendly, and more friendly too because then they get a bonus. They get whatever that is. So if it's a gem, well, then you pay them one of your gems, or even a card if that's what that is. This game is highly replayable. In fact, it is an utter joy to play again and again and again. This is my experience with it.
Yeah, there is just so much that can change from game to game. The exploration locations are different. You can change the Ignis rewards, the powers, the relics that you're getting at the beginning, the relics that you're getting throughout the game. Everything can be different. It is highly replayable, and you won't have any two games that are going to be alike.
Yeah, because even just all the relics, there's so many different powers on these relics and ways to use them. So your strategy is really going to be constantly changing based on what you're getting for those, as well as then those personal quests and stuff. So it makes it exciting to play. The theme here was really fun. I love the relics when you pay attention to the cards. A lot of them are really adorable. It's fun to be gathering all those great little gems, to be repairing them and have them be this powerful used thing, either in the way of selling it for a great bonus or an ongoing action you can put underneath your card. So the theme plays really well for me, and we found that it scales really well at 2. As a 2-player game, it is absolutely a delight. My final thoughts here. I absolutely love this game. It has been added to my list of favorites, which is really saying something. This is an absolute gem of a game. It's got a beautiful theme, it's gorgeous, it plays well, it's wonderfully thematic, as well it's dynamic and interesting and different each time you play it.
It is an easy game to set up. It's an easy game to teach, but because of that replayability and all those differences, it's going to be a really fun game to try and master.
So if you are interested in this game, check it out. It is fulfilled. It's probably heading to retail if it's not already there right now. Thank you so much for watching us today.
If you've enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel to support us.
And as always, happy gaming, folks. Everstone is a game for 1 to 4 players in which you will be getting a cat. The true star of the show.
Free cat in every box. How do they do it?
Free cat in every box. Repair any artifacts in your workshop that you have enough gems in order to do it. Never mind. That sucked. Allows you to repair any artifacts on your workshop that you have enough gems in order to do so. That was so awkward. Repaired action. Stop laughing. I got like and in the same thing. I'm gonna start that all over again.
Totally.
Totally. Totally. Yeah.
I said something.
Okay.
I participated.
There are also lots of objectives to go for to here. So you start off with
What?
Did I speak funny?
I don't know what you said. Lots of different objectives.
Okay, I'll find out when I edit.